All right, what's going on? Back again. Introduce yourself.
My name is Cal. Yeah, so just Cal, bro. I don't know.
You got any shout outs you want to do? What did you do today? You got top 8, right?
Yeah, I got top 8, place 6. I was playing Adventure Scareclaw Cash, and shout out to my boy DJ, Miles, and Danny.
Oh, okay. Gang. Let's get into it.
So yeah, I'm gonna start out with the Adventure package. Gonna be playing Illegal Night.
Oh, try and turn it around the other way.
3 Illegal Nights. 1 Illegal Night. 3 Enchantress. 1 Griffin. 1 Draco. 3 Right. And then 1 Faithful.
Oh, okay.
This card is cracked. It just really sucks against the card. I can't even remember what that card is. Nah, man, it's the one that bounces. The one that play from the hand and they trigger from the hand and they bounce cards. I can't remember what the deck is called. But other than that, it's cracked because you're just bouncing things back and use Draco back to just get your card back, and you can summon it next turn.
Yeah, obviously you putting in work with it today.
Yeah, obviously Omni Negate right here, so not much to say. This card, if I open up this card, I probably win. It's great against Secret Village too because it's a spellcaster, so it goes insane.
Yeah, that came out today.
Yeah, so and now we will get into the Kashtira part, I guess. It's small package.
Okay.
I'm playing 2 Fenrir's, and then 2 Scareclaw Kashtiras.
Please.
So I was playing Unicorn and Birth. I decided to drop it because I wanted to play some other stuff today. So, but this worked out fine. I would probably play 3, but I don't want to see this card in my hand every time. So, but other than that, it's like really nice.
It's a real good interruption.
Yeah, it's just nice because your opponent can't like activate effects when you attack.
Yeah.
So super good. From there, we are playing the Scareclaw. I think Scareclaw is probably one of the funnest decks to play. So I got 2 copies of Balloon, 3 copies of Acro, 3 copies of Right Chart, and then 3 copies of Astra. So these cards are, there's not much to be said. Like, this card is cracked. It's like, if there's 3 cards on the field in defense, you can use this effect to not only draw 1 off of that, but you also get to search your deck for a spell or trap. It's absolutely insane. Astra is another crack card. This card is going to let you be able to attack up to an amount of Scareclaw monsters on the field in defense. So that's crazy. And Malone is letting me do piercing damage. You also have Acro. Acro lets my Scareclaw Lightheart and Tryhard monster get up to 300 per attack per Scareclaw monsters on the field. So if you have all that, you're doing piercing damage, you're doing an increase of 4,200 of attack, and on top of that, you're attacking probably like 3 to 4 times with that one monster. So the other crack card is Visa Starfrost. I would play 3, but I only have 1. This card's insane. It's absolutely nuts. If you have this in a Lightheart, you can pop the Lightheart on the field, some of the Lightheart from the graveyard, and then these 2 cards right here make a free Baron, or any level 10. Now the spells and traps of the deck for the Scareclaw package. Play Twin Saw. This is probably the best card in the deck when it comes to traps. Basically, it's a pop 2. It's like, think of it like Sorcerer Blackout. Pop 2, but on top of that, you can banish it from the grave. If there's a link 3, doesn't matter if it's your opponent's or yours, and you shut off all link monsters effects for the rest of the turn. It's absolutely insane. I went against Marincess, I shut them off. I went against another link deck today, and I shut them all off. Like, they couldn't play. Then we have Splash. Splash is basically an Omnigate. During your standby, you want to activate this card, and then if they want to go ahead and try to activate any effect from grave, banish, or hand or field, you can tribute that card and you negate the effect. The only problem is it doesn't destroy, so that's the one issue with it. Then we play 2 Arrivals. This is basically your Monster Reborn. Shout out to DJ for hooking me up with a second one, so I appreciate him. Basically, you can use this, and it's not once per turn, by the way, to summon out a Scareclaw monster from the grave. We also have the field spell, which is 3 planets. Searches for a Scareclaw or searches for a Visa Starfrost. Not much to be said about that. Also, any card in defense mode loses 100 attack per every defense card on the field. And if there's 3 cards on the field in defense, you could pop any card on the field. Finally, we have the continuous spell, Scareclaw the Fanging. This card does so much. If that card is on your field and you have a Tri-Heart on the field, your Link monster can't be targeted by any card or effect. On top of that, it can't be destroyed. It has a banish effect. If you banish out a Link monster from the grave or from the field, that's a Scareclaw, you can pop a card on the field. And if your Link monster attacks a monster on the field, that card does not go to the graveyard, it gets banished. So it does a whole bunch. The card's insane. Now, for the hand traps, we are playing 2 Ash, would play 3, lost my 3rd. Don't know where it is. It's probably in the flu deck. 3 Nibs. And the absolute best card, Dro. Absolutely insane. Not much to say about those cards, bro.
Dro, aka Fast Turn.
AKA Pass Turn. Now, Dro cooks me, but like, hey, Dro cooking everything. From there, we are playing Smorrow. I usually play 2, but today I decided to play 1. Smorrow just searches. Earlier today, I used it to search Nib, so my opponent was scared to even play past it. He just stopped on 4 summons every time. We are playing Terraforming. Wish I could play 3. D-Barriers.
How many?
2 copies of D-Barrier. 3 copies of Imperm.
Okay.
We are playing 2 copies of Eclipse. I was playing 3, dropped the 3rd. Hated seeing 3 of these cards in my opening hand. You just felt useless, so I had to drop it. But this card is like really good in Scareclaw because like everything going to defense, so you're getting plus off of your field spell, you're getting plus off of the off of your right chart, and you're just getting plus off of literally anything on the field if you have a Tri-Heart on field. I am playing 2 copies of Crossout. This is my Dro hit. This is my D-Barrier hit. This is my Imperm hit. This is my Nib hit. This is everything, bro. From
That's
there,
a Swiss Army knife.
yeah, and I see it. I don't know why. I see it. I'm playing 60 cards, and I still keep seeing this card open their head. It's insane. Playing 1 Rhoda, 1 Talents,
That you see.
and 1 Thrust. I always end up seeing these cards. I don't know why. 60 cards is insane. I keep saying this. Usually I'll activate Thrust to go ahead and grab Tactics and take a card. That's what I'm doing. However, if like there's no card I need, then I'll go ahead and look in the hand. I rarely use it for the draw too, because you are not gonna ask me. I barely need that draw anyways. And then finally, my favorite card to play. This card is old, but 3 copies of Econ.
Oh man, that card broken, man.
The card's cracked.
So relevant.
It's so good. Earlier today, I was playing against someone. I tribute my own card, took control of his card. He had to end turn because he couldn't do anything.
Especially with Fenrir being relevant. So
Yeah,
in the format, like you can
he just couldn't do anything. I had another play where I ended up taking control of one of their boss monsters. I can't even remember what it was, but it was insane. I just attacked. I used it to link off and attack for game. So it helps me dodge imperms, which is incredible. That's all I care about, mostly. That's why I play it. So 3 copies. Like I said, shout out my boy DJ. Shout out. For the extra deck. Now my extra deck needs a little work. Still waiting on some cards to come in, but you know, we ride. I'm playing 3 copies of one of my favorite cards, Scareclaw Lionheart. This card is not once per turn, by the way, so if you imperm that, thank you. I'm probably summoning again to go in and get my field spell. The card is amazing. I am playing 1 copy of Apollosa, the goddess. This card cracked. 1 Underworld Goddess, I'm using this every time to get past Psychic and Punisher. I'm using this every time to go ahead and get past some freaking floodgate you got, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. One copy of Baron, one Unicorn, one Serve, and then obviously one Nightmare Phoenix. Half the time I use these cards just to like either pitch my Twin Saw if I know I can't use it while on the field because I don't want to lose and tribute something to pop. So I'll put it in the graveyard just to banish it the next turn on my opponent or on that turn. And then we are playing one IP, one Donner. Donner is incredible. It's a pop. That's what I use it for. Sometimes I just need to get something in the graveyard to pop a monster on the field, so I'll do that. It always comes up. I don't know why, but it does. And then finally, the best card in the deck, which is the Scareclaw Tryhard. Absolute floodgate. Most people can't get past this. It stalls the game. People hate it. I don't blame them. Plus, with booking me clips and everything else I got going on, like they're pissed off. It is. I am playing the Dark, the Gloomy. Now,
yeah, I see you took somebody's Dragoon and you linked it off into this.
Yeah. Last Friday I used this card to take the Unchained blue card, and I used it and linked it off and made something else. So the deck, like I said, the deck needs work. I would probably swap something out for Access Code, and I would play Asa, but I don't have Asa. Asa would be there just to take Fenris.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the extra deck. For the side deck is scuffed, bro. Side deck super scuffed. For the side deck, we're playing, I believe, one copy of Dark Ruler No More. Yeah, one copy of Dark Ruler No More. I was playing 3. Decided to say, screw that. 2 copies of Lightning Storm. This is my go second shit. We are playing 2 Kaijus. 3 shifters. I know what y'all saying, how you play on the shifter. Summon out Tryhard and you just hope that it cooks. That's pretty much it. We are then playing 3 Evenlies. 1 Duster. 1 Call By. Like I said, the Small World, and then a Veiler. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it don't, but this is what we're playing. It's scuffed. I just keep changing it. I don't know. The deck's fun. Like I said, top 6. Nothing more to say. Other than try it out, man.
6th place, top 8. Proud of you, man. Any other shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
All right.
I grind games,
go
bro.
ahead. I grind you, and go ahead and link your channel, man.
My channel is Cal_Life, man.
Cal_Life.
Yeah, Cal_Life. That's pretty much it. KAL_Life. But shout out to my boy.
Hopefully we keep seeing you on the channel, and I want to see you doing great. You're getting there now, and we'll see you next week, most likely.
Yeah, most likely, right?
All right, man.
All right, man. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.